Greetings, Divine Radiance. How are you today? Welcome to your Tuesday Tips and Tools with me, Nahkila Isha of AshworthScott Life Sculpting. I'm a divine interpreter, psychic life coach, and mentor, assisting you with activating the divinity and wisdom within your soul so that you are empowered to create and live an abundant life. So today for Tuesday's Tips and Tools, I pulled cards, right? And I was like, Spirit, what tip and tool we gonna give today? And I still don't really know, but I'll tell you what cards we got, and then we just gonna let Spirit flow, and I'm gonna give you whatever tip and tool comes through. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So we have assessing darkness, and let me just tell you, when I read this card, when I saw these two cards, it really felt like I'm hearing a command, right? Assessing darkness. It felt like a command. It felt like a action that we're being called to take. Assessing darkness. Assessing darkness. So one of the things that Spirit is telling us as I am holding these cards is it's time for us to begin going within, right? How do we go within? We get real still. We get real quiet. We release thought, right? We release preconceived judgment of self and our experience, right? We just go within and we allow ourselves to connect to that divinity within, and we wait, right? We wait. We set the intention to be shown whatever it is that is existing within our shadow selves that we've yet to heal. Now, here's the thing that Spirit is telling me to tell you when it comes to darkness, right? Now, oftentimes we look at darkness as something that is void of light or something that is low vibrating or not good, or and what Spirit is telling you to do is to remember the night, right? Remember the night. Remember the night. I don't know, it feels like that's a song. And so anyways, remember the night. And when you go outside and it's dark, I mean pitch dark, where there is no light pollution, right? When you look up in that sky and you see those stars and just think about the full moon, right? Now, here's the thing. I've heard this saying that says the only way a star can shine is in the darkness. So in order for you to be formed into that star, that superstar that you are, your life must consist of a certain level of darkness. So during your assessing phase, you are being called to really look at that dark period and find the beauty in that. The beauty is, what did you learn? How did you grow? Right? What is it showing you? Because you may not be in a space where you've learned yet or you've grown yet, but it's always showing you something. What is it teaching you, right? How is it improving you? So Spirit is talking to us once again about shifting our paradigms. So it's about you assessing without judging, right? It's about you finding the beauty in the shadow work, right? The shadow self, the shadow side. And it's about you giving yourself permission to freely exist, right? In both your light and shadow self. Now, when you're in your shadow self, understanding that there is a purpose for that and not to beat yourself up. So right now, it's really a time to reflect. It's a time to listen to your body. It's a time to, I'm hearing, take your vitamins if you are not, eat healthier if you are not, staying hydrated if you are not, right? It's also about, like our Monday Dose of Sunshine spoke of yesterday, that self-love component, loving yourself through your shadow work. And whatever you find in the midst of the assessing, make sure that your self-love doesn't waver. Like that faith, self-love is another non-negotiable that we don't waver on, right? Spirit is saying it's okay for you to love yourself first, for you to put yourself first. As a matter of fact, it is essential. It is essential, and the rewards will be great, right? So if you are not meditating daily, it is time. If you are not protecting yourself energetically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, it is time. Right? If you are not setting boundaries for yourself, it is time. And if you aren't self-reflecting, it is time. You are not to be your own worst critic, but you are to be the one that observes you greater than anyone, right? There is nothing an outsider cannot come and tell me that it serves my highest good to shift that I have not already acknowledged that it serves my highest good to shift it. Why? Because I take time to self-reflect. I take time to evaluate where I've been, where I am, and where I'm going. And I make adjustments according to what I can do to align myself deeper into my divinity and align myself deeper with what serves my highest good. And whatever serves my highest good allows me to be the soul that your soul called to assist you with aligning with the things that serves your highest good, right? So when we are being selfish, right, putting ourselves first, right, and when we think about the symbol of the fish, selfish, right? The symbol of the fish is associated with Christ, right? So allowing ourselves to be Christ-like when we're being selfish. Why? Because we are loving ourselves and we're existing at that vibrational frequency of love. And the more we love self, the more we're able to love the world. So in fact, we've been taught that being selfish is something that is a negative, but in fact, it's a way to be fully engaged in our divinity. Selfish, right? When we're loving self, we are actually in tune with our Christ consciousness. We are actually in tune with our inner divinity. So release, remember everything we've been taught. We have been taught in a way to disempower us, right? The truth has always been hidden in plain sight, and it still is. And it's up to us to begin dissecting that, assessing everything we've been taught so that we can receive the truth of the matter, all right? So that's today's Tuesday tips and tools. If it resonated with you, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know how. And make sure if you haven't subscribed, you go ahead and do so. And listen, if you're interested in working together, either in a group setting or one-on-one, click the link in the description box, schedule your consultation. I am still accepting applications for the Activating You mentorship and also the retreat, which is now October 2021. And if you're interested in a personal reading, you can schedule with me, Javi, or Tia Lynn. All amazing. Those links are in the description. And if you're interested in energy healing session with Jillian, our team shaman, guess what? Her link is there too. We're here to serve you. We're excited and we're honored to do so. So I thank you so much for allowing me to serve you today. And I leave you with peace, love, bliss, and abundance. I'll talk to you soon.